This is gonna be Resident Evil 2 Remake for the PC. Category is gonna be Leon A standard, 120 FPS. And yeah, I think that's it. It's pretty much any percent, I guess. Right? New game, any percent. I mean, it's not really a percent. There's no good or bad, right? Either way, so we'll be doing that. And let's get it. Let's see. So the strats I'm going to show off in this video are primarily going to be marathon-esque strats. So like if I feel comfortable enough to YOLO an option, I will do so. But if not, we will be doing the safety strats. But I'll go over both strats when those sections come about. All right. Let's get started. Go here, go to new game, Leon, standard. So in this game, for the time, the cutscenes do not count towards the in-game time. So you can let them actually run and it won't affect your time. But the in-game, like there's like action cutscenes that do take up some time. All right, so first things first, we're gonna get into this gas station here. We're gonna walk in here, scope things out. The clerk is holding his neck for some reason. Don't know why. Just a little grape jelly spilled on his collar for some reason. Freeze. Sheriff gets bodied over here by somebody. We're just gonna grab this key off the wall here. Bless the booty and get a body. I got confused. The booty confused me. I'm gonna tap that guy in the head because I don't like him. Hit this doorway. Oh, keys in the second slot. And we're gonna get up by there. This is just like a little test area for you to get used to the controls and movement and things like that. And give you a little bit of suspense for the game. All right, coming up is the hardest dodge in the game for me. I always somehow, some way walk forward accidentally, but I'm gonna go backwards this time. So yay, because I said it out loud. That's why I didn't do it. Everybody's screaming at me. I don't know why. We're out in the middle of the street. Everything's on fire. The whole city's ablaze. All right, this first set of stairs here, this is where we're going to introduce you to stair skating. In this game, you aim to slightly skip a little bit of the animation and get pushed forward, up and down stairs. It's supposed to help you move fast, I guess. I don't know if it really works or not. I think it's an optical illusion. That guy's just going to lunge his life away into the trunk of a car. We're just going to run right past him. Make our way into the police department. All right. Now, I won't stair skate on every single little like set of stairs. So like the stairs right here that I just walked up into the police station and the stairs that were right next to me, like that I slightly go on to, I'm not going to stair skate on them. There's a set of stairs right here that I walk down. Like there's going to be a ton of these throughout the game. I'm not going to tap the aim key just to stair skate down one step. All right. If it's a long flight of stairs, then I'll do it. But you can, if you want to, when you speed run the game. All right. Remember, speed runs don't have to be done to the T for your enjoyment. You can do it however you want it. Just as long as you enjoy yourself. All right, I'm skipping cutscenes here because it's faster. Now for this particular part right here, there's two ways you can do this. You could either pause the game like I'm doing right now, and this will force the zombie to come through the door a little bit quicker, or you can wait and line yourself up with the edge of the door and the cabinet next to the door and wait for the zombie to come in. As soon as the zombie comes in, you can immediately walk right past him and then turn to your right. So your choice, safer option, in my opinion, is to wait just a little bit so you can get accustomed to dodging that zombie and get lining yourself up with the door. I'll show you right here. Okay. Now you're probably thinking, well, you paused. Why didn't he come through the door a little bit faster? Well, I paused way before I approached the door. Oh, I stepped forward here. So this part here, that wasn't supposed to happen, but we're going to let it. So to get past these two zombies, you want to kind of hug the right wall. If you don't, they'll both grab you. We don't want that. We don't want any zombies grabbing us throughout the entirety of this run. Okay, so I'm kind of glad that happened. Glad, but not glad, you know. There's a young Marv over there giving us our first safety item. Okay, just like in Resident Evil HD Remake, this game has safety self-defense items that you can use to mitigate damage. But unlike Resident Evil HD Remake or just Remake, you can use the safety items whether or not the enemies are in front of you or behind you. If they grab you, you can use the safety item. Now, if the enemy is on the floor, I do not recall if you can use the safety item on them or not. I don't believe so. We might have to just test that out. There's one enemy. So there's a zombie hanging here. You want to hug the right wall. If you can, if you feel like you can't hug that wall properly, just go around on the left side. No big deal. We're going to head down this hallway here. Get familiar with this. We're going to be back here later. All right. Hear all that noise going up. We're going to take this left here and go through this broken window. Come through here. And we're going to walk forward here and we'll go to our left immediately and try to avoid the dude at the vending machine trying to look for a Twinkie. All right, I can go up the steps here. Stair skating my way up. Makes me go up a little bit faster. Wait for this guy a little bit to get your shot. Stun him. So, in this game, it has what they call DA or difficulty adjustment. And much like Resident Evil 4, 5, and 6. Okay, so like the better you do at the game, the harder it gets. We don't want that rank to go past, let's say, really 6.5, 7. If we can avoid that, we don't want it anywhere near 7. If it gets anywhere near 7, enemies are a lot more difficult to stun and get past and do a few extra things. Case in point, Susan is in a space where she shouldn't be. We're going to walk around this guy from behind. I walked slowly there so I could get Leon to drop through the floor at the end of that little brief intermission talking so that it would kind of like end at the same time as him walking down there, falling down there. So that way we could just immediately walk forward. This is the lion metal statue. We're going to put the combination in there, which was lion head, twig, and eagle. There's going to be 2 more statues that we got to do. And when we get to them, I'll tell you the solutions. What else? What else do we got? We have... Oh, there's some optimal movement stuff, and I'm going to show you something right here as well. Typically, this part is a helicopter that's coming to crash in, and that'll happen. So there's 2 things you can do. I know a lot of the, competitive runners, they will turn to the side and kind of like line Leon up with the wall so that he doesn't jerk forward and lose his momentum. That's one way of doing it if you're doing like going for like competitive times and stuff like that. But if you're just trying to do it, for fun, another stretch you could do is run forward and then come back far enough into the hallway to where Leon doesn't even notice the plane banging into the side of the building. All right, so I'm gonna run over here and grab this flashbang. We're gonna use this as a safety item. Not necessarily in the route that you would normally go, but I grab it just because there's a few outliers that we're gonna be walking past later that we may or may not need it for. Oh, that ain't it, Chief. All right, well, we don't want to walk past this box that we need this fuse for, that we needed to put the fuse in. So we're going to be going back down the hallway that we first walked down with the zombie hanging from the ceiling. Again, I want to try to hug the right wall if you can. Like I said, if you can't, it is possible for you to go around on the left. You just have to be mindful there is a zombie coming in through the window. All right, I'm going to hug this wall. All right, there's going to be a zombie here to my left. I want to hug the right. Keep moving. Do not stop. He will lunge twice. There's going to be a yellow jacket guy around the corner here. Nothing I can do. He was immediately around the corner, so I just had to take that hit. All right, I chose not to use the safety item. because I need it. Okay. And I believe he grabbed me from like the side, so I don't know if it prompted or not. I couldn't really even see it. Okay. Get that out of my inventory. Pick up the second flashbang. Unlock this door and go straight across the hall. All right. There is another form of optimal movement in this game that I'm still like getting used to again, where it's like tight corner turning that you can do. So holding the W key in this game is actually kind of a bad idea, or bad thing to do, because like Leon and Claire make like abrupt movement changes sometimes, and they'll just stop like that, and it'll slow you down. But if you let go of W and press the different directional button, Leon and Claire will immediately go in that direction, and you just have to swing your mouse around as fast as you possibly can to fit that. I'm gonna try to zoom around and get out this door as fast as I can. There's a licker on my behind. He missed me. Okay. Lickers are weird things in this game. They move faster when the camera is not looking at them for some reason. Okay, this is the unicorn statue, if I'm not mistaken. Solution to this is the 2 fishes, scorpion, and vase with water coming out. Do you say vase or vase? I don't know. I say vase. 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 I say vase. Vase. I say for sure. Henry's right there. We're gonna pick this knife up off the floor. I'm gonna walk across the library here. We're gonna grab this shelf. We're gonna push it 1. And then we're gonna immediately go up this ladder. I feel like I missed something. No, I didn't. Okay. Or did I? We're gonna pick up a side pack here to get us more inventory spaces. I'm gonna put down the detonator and explosives there. I'm gonna walk back out into this library so that the reason we do this is so that the bookshelf on the other side of the door doesn't fall when we while we're inside, so that just doesn't fall and block our way. If you stay inside the room, it'll fall, and you gotta lift it and wait, and there's a whole ordeal. And there's enemies in here that you don't want to get hit by. So there's gonna be a licker when I get done with the statue. The combination for this is Maiden's Head, bow and arrow, and earthworm, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, there's gonna be a licker right here. You just hug the right wall here, and he misses you. Now that guy falling from the ceiling, I'm having bad luck with him lately. So sometimes he falls, sometimes he doesn't. I double pumped up that ladder there just because I saw him there, so I wanted to make sure I didn't get grabbed. I used the invincibility frames from the ladder to avoid that. Now I'm gonna go downstairs with Marv, who was just chilling, taking a little nap, and use my medallions and get up out of the police station. I have 2 knives now. Okay, we're about to go into our first boss fight. The knife is the most powerful weapon in this game. Okay. The reason we run it at 120 FPS is so that we can get the max amount of frames possible, because the knife is dependent. The knife's damage is dependent upon how many frames the game is currently being rendered at. So more frames, the better. But I think to be fair for everybody, they limited it at 120 FPS. You lock your FPS at that if you can. Or there's other minor adjustments that you can do as well for some fights, like changing some of the image quality and stuff like that, in case if your computer can't manage to get like 120 FPS. But in my case, I mean, mine fluctuates between, mine fluctuates but doesn't go any higher than 120 FPS. So I don't necessarily go in and adjust the image quality. Again, I'm not running for competitive times or anything like that to get on the leaderboards. Okay, it's our first fight. So with this guy, you want to stay on top of him and move with him. Okay, he's going to start moving around. We want to move with him. Keep spinning. He's going to walk around. We're going to stay on one side of him. And try to avoid that. I didn't get the last swing off. That's unfortunate, but it's okay. Somebody's watching me. All right. Usually you can one cycle that dude, depending on how he moves, but I didn't get enough swing. I just missed the last swing. So you saw it right there. Like, and I called that. Like, I forget what the count is. I think it's like 13 swings, but it's real easy to just knife him down. He'll kind of stumble forward if you are getting enough damage in. He didn't stumble at all right there. But I knew I was close to killing him, not because of the HP on the side of the screen, but more so like I've just been used to doing that way. Like it's kind of hard to not be used to it after you've done it a couple of times. Also, the thing you're seeing on the screen right now with like the inventory and the health and the time for the game is the speed running tool that speedrunners use to keep track of enemy health, the difficulty ranking, and the items that you have in your inventory.
Hey, I'm not done talking to you.
I believe she's done talking to you, Leon. Take the hint. Okay, cool. I got to that door like at the perfect time. Usually if you get to that door too fast, after Ada goes into it, the door won't open right away. But if you get there at a little bit after her, you'll walk right through it. So that kind of saves a tiny bit of time because it just makes it immediate. All right, grab this crank and we're gonna head on to the opposite side of the parking garage. So here's gonna get a little bit spicy. We're gonna be introduced to dogs, and much like every other game that has dogs in it, they don't care. I compare these dogs to the dogs in Dark Souls. They teleport, they lunge all over the freaking place. They hit you when you shouldn't even be getting hit. They grab you for no reason. Like it's a whole ordeal here. And I meant to show off like some of the movement stuff, like with the hard corners. But I'll do it at a later point. Like sometimes I get in the muscle memory and just don't do it at all. That's one of those in-game cutscenes that you can't really skip. And also that still count towards the time. So Ooh, I'm tripping. Okay. So this is the power puzzle that we gotta solve. Solution is 3, 4. I just remembered that today. Gonna be 2 dogs here. Oops, I stuttered, so I'm gonna get hit by this dog. Called it. And once you get used to this game, you'll know when you're gonna take a bite, when you're not gonna take a bite. Like, you know when you've messed up or made a mistake. So I'm gonna take this line because I keep getting bit by this dog every time I get out the damn door. Like there's 2 dogs in that room. The second one comes in after the first one, and for some odd reason, I'm taking the line and I keep getting hit. So maybe I should change the line. I've spun around, I've stopped. I think the one time I did a full spin and it didn't hit me. So maybe I need to do that. All right, stair skate there a little bit. We're gonna go around here into the guard room. There's gonna be a fuse that we need to grab. All right, so I grab a flash, if you noticed in the beginning of the game. And the reason I did that was so that I don't necessarily have to waste the knife here, but also so that I can use this to kind of just get around these guys, do this, and not really have to worry about too much. There's gonna be a guy on the floor here, Elliot. Just gonna pop him and run around him. He can be very dangerous. Sometimes he'll turbo at you and sometimes he won't. But be mindful, like his hitbox is very wide, so he will grab your ankle and bite you. Okay, we're looking pretty good here. I don't have too much to worry about, but I'm gonna sidetrack here, grab this heel, and come out this way. I'm already at DA 5 or 5313. Don't necessarily want to be this high. I have to pick up other items, but I also want to maintain. We're at a reasonably good DA. If I wasn't picking up a lot of the safety items, we'd be a lot better off. But it's okay. Okay, I'm gonna reload this. I'm gonna fire one shot. Oop, let him reload. Put that in my inventory and get the heck up out of here. I'm gonna pick up this other flashbang here as well. Now you can open up that second locker if you walk past it in a certain way, but I did not there, so it's okay. It just keeps slipping my mind. I know I can do it, but I just don't. All right, you got two options here. You can either throw a flash or 1, 2. I was playing with death. So I kind of gambled there, hoping that I could just squeeze past. Sometimes you can just immediately walk past, and sometimes you get hit with that. So it's okay. I'm going to take this because we're about to grab another heal upstairs, so it's not that big of a deal. I just did that one so we wouldn't die immediately when we touch this door. All right. I let him walk into it, and we look at that. We got a headshot. It's pretty useless now, huh? Headshots are RNG, so take them where you can get them. But unfortunately, that's not really where I wanted it. Okay. And we're about to come up on our first encounter with Mr. X. This is going to be a fun one. We don't need that there. A lot of people approach this very differently here as well. I like to stand here, wait for him to swing, turn around and run right past them. Some people, I know there's a way to like immediately just run forward as well, but as of late I have been unlucky with that, so not even gonna try. Fun fact about Mr. X, he only aggroes to you because you're running. If you can get far enough away from him fast enough and then stand still, he will not aggro to you. But if you make any form of noise outside of running, after that, he will come towards you. It's actually pretty interesting. I remember when I was testing it out and I was just watching him just listening to him walk all over the place as I just kept zipping and zooming out of nowhere. So I'm YOLOing in this hallway. I immediately come in. There is a way to glitch. Oops. There's a way to glitch the liquor, but I'm kind of just like YOLOing him. Oh, I missed my shot because I'm bad. It's okay. Glad we decided to heal. All right, we got Mr. X here. Same situation. Bait him out, run right past him. Notice the liquor disappeared, which is a good thing. So we're just gonna keep it moving. As I get up these stairs, I'm going to shoot the floor here to bait the zombies in the room to go towards it. This helps keep me safe to a certain extent while I do this puzzle. Or, yeah. He's going to grab me. Nothing I can do about that guy because he was, or this one for that matter. I'm just going to get this push off and just get grabbed again. We're going to take the bite and roll with it. Get up this ladder. Unfortunately, the shots didn't ring enough for them to walk around the bookshelf because we wanted them to come in where Mr. X is pretty much coming in at now, but that didn't happen. So, and then the big guy didn't continue to walk. Usually what happens is they shoot the floor. They'll ignore you when you come in. and then you'll be able to get away scot-free. Just ignore this guy to my left. We're gonna put the big cogwheel into this puzzle here, or this gear thingy. The box. We're gonna put it into the box. Come back. Oh wait, no, make sure you grab the cogwheel again. Run up. Do a better job of handling your inventory than me. All right, you want to try to make sure everything's at the front of your inventory so you don't have to go digging around in it. And we're gonna come here. We're gonna grab the small one, put it here, put the big one there. This is another one of those cutscenes that just roll out. Doesn't take long, but still carries on. And we're gonna limp our way down these steps. Put this one here. And Leon's gonna make a stupid joke.
Hope I don't have to write a report on this.
All right, let's get up out of here. Now, if RNG blesses me, which it did not, but I heard Mr. X swing at the zombie behind us, which is a good thing. It slowed him down just a little bit, enough for us to get past this dude. We got 3 more shots because we're gonna have to deal with a zombie in here as well. We have to hurry up and get out of here. There's a zombie here. Walk right past him. Notice my difficulty assistant has gone down, or adjustment has gone down, because of all the items that I've been using, as well as, or all the puzzles I've been solving, as well as the bites I've been taking. What am I doing? Like as if I'm stair skating. Stair skating in the middle of a hallway. Let's go. All right. So yeah, when you get bit, when you solve puzzles, the difficulty adjustment goes down, which is relief. I'm just gonna run past this guy. I'm gonna hurry up. Oh, I'm gonna use this flash here because we're so close to getting downstairs. So that's one of those situations where, hey, I actually could have used that flash in the library. I wasn't even thinking about that, but it's okay. That's one of those situations where, hey, if you got it, use it kind of deal. Like, it's okay to use it. Like, as long as all the other situations that are more important pass. There's a little bit of a logical way to get through this room. I kind of lean towards the white car more. And when I get around it, I walk in front of, like, I walk towards the white car, I go around it, and then I'll keep my back to the white car. For some reason, the dogs don't ever come near me when I do that. So I don't change that. All right, we can open these boxes and get these parts. This is a pretty fun puzzle. Oops. You just got to get the yellow light to get to the end there. So you line up the lines and do what you do best. All right, I'm gonna pick this fast up so we can heal. I'm gonna grab this transcript off of off of young Ben and get up out of the jail cell. Now this is the prison. All right, what you want to do here? Shoot that guy. Oh, nope. Actually, oh no. See, if 2 zombies grab you, there's no getting around it. You won't be able to use a safety item, but
Give me a break.
saved it. Now, that's not how that's supposed to work. So what's supposed to happen there, like, there's 2 ways you can go. There's an exit to the left that's easier, and then there's an exit, there's the middle of the prison. Going through the middle of the prison is faster. but it's more dangerous, as you can see. So how that was supposed to work was basically if I was supposed to let one of the zombies grab me. The first guy was technically supposed to grab me, but I always shoot him and try to go to the second guy first because Mr. X hasn't come into the room fully yet. So you want to get as close as you can to the back door so that Mr. X starts to walk in, and then allow one of the zombies to grab you as you are throwing the self-defense item. So the flashbang, right? When the flashbang goes off while you're being grabbed, it will stun everybody in the room, stopping the grab and stunning Mr. X. So you can just immediately run out of that room and get out and get up and get out. But I didn't do that. So hopefully during the marathon, I will.
What a mess.
This is Kendo. Bye, Kendo. This is Ada.
Heard of the Umbrella Corporation?
We're going to be with her for a while. All right, now we're going to the sewers. This is a little bit of a lull area. Nothing much going on here. We just got to get down to the sewers.
Explains the horrible things I've seen.
So this is one of those instances, stair skating. You're going to come to prompts like this to jump down. Little tiny baby stairs here. I'd stair skate once.
Based on what you've said,
Good to go.
sewer seems fitting.
I haven't really shown off like the corner turning,
Real scientists being down here.
and that was it right there. I do it really slow. I'm not super good at it, but when you see it
How could they have
and you when you actually do it for the first time and you understand like how it actually works, it's actually really cool. It's just I make it look slow. I've seen people who like do it super fast. Like I know a lot of the speed runners out there, like top runners and stuff like that. Like if you ever go watch them, you see them do it. Like they just zoom and click, left, right, left, right. Like it's crazy. Cool at the same time. And inspiring. All right. So here we're coming up on the alligator segment. This is an auto scroller. So you don't do anything here other than press left or right. Leon will stay running no matter what you do. So the alligator's gonna go to the right first. We're gonna press left, then we're gonna go to the right because he's gonna go snap at the right side, and immediately after he snaps to the right, we're gonna go left, but don't do it too fast because if you bump his body, he'll eat you. And we're gonna go back left and then go to the middle. Now I have one bullet, thank God. I didn't even pay attention to that. You want to make sure you have ammo here because you get one shot. Load that up and good to go. Grab that grenade off the floor, and then wait for Ada to kick the ladder down.
Chew on that, you overgrown son of a bitch.
Leon, watch your mouth. Language. Yeah, I'm old.
Leon, up here.
What the hell was?
Just get up here.
Did that come through the? I hope that bell didn't come through the. I'm sorry if that did. I apologize.
Said the virus turned people into monsters. Not
Excuse me.
reptiles.
Fair point. I'm just impressed you
It was in my chest. And I just was. I did it with my mouth closed. Did that make it any better? This is so dark.
So let me get this.
I consider this whole section almost like an auto scroller because you literally you're walking, you're waiting, nothing's really happening. You're just going about your business.
They don't sell the monsters. They sell the viruses that make them. And Annette is who makes the viruses. Scary as that alligator was, Annette is far more dangerous.
All right, so I officially have no more bullets in my gun. We will get some later, but right now it's okay. All right, skip the cutscene, and now we switch over to Ada.
You can run, Annette.
Ada section is really brief, not too long. We get to use some special equipment,
It's secret weapon time.
aka secret weapon. So we just got to turn the power on. We just got to hack the planet, basically. Now there is a quick way to do this, and and when I first saw it, like it's hard to describe, hard for me to explain it. So the circle is filling up, and you can technically let go early on some of the boxes without having to wait the entire time. Why didn't that go off? Yeah. Sorry, brief intermission. So we want to get past that guy as fast as possible, keep the momentum going. We want to get here and stop and turn this on, and then immediately turn around. Oh, see, he grabbed me in the leg. I didn't want that to happen, but it's okay. So I'm gonna run back. We want to get here as fast as possible because we got her and him to deal with, and then we go to this elevator that we ran past. So you can switch between the devices, and you can jump off of them pretty quickly after you use it, as you use a special weapon.
Always been good at running, Annette. Give you that.
It takes a little practice and time to get used to. Okay, so we're gonna use this.
Distant bastard, aren't you?
Hit this switch here. Aim up. Hit this switch. It changes the power. We get close. As we're pressing this thing, you want to be pressing it as you get closer to it so that you can do that. And stair skate up these stairs. Ada stair skates really fast with this device, but slower with the weapon. Okay. Sorry. Pick this up and boom. Cutscene happens. Skip it.
Bravo.
Ada and Annette have a little dialogue.
You'll never
And we got to hit all of these switches in this particular order
I'm not the only one after it.
in order to get this door to blow up. It's really simple. Not too hard to do. Now, this is where you can learn how to jump off and switch really quickly. So if you do it right, you can easily switch back and forth. But for me, I am actually kind of bad at this. So there is like a quick swap setup to do for this. But like I said, I got confused for a second there too. So I think the fastest I've gotten out of this room was like 34 seconds.
That bitch knows what she's doing.
The fastest I've seen someone get out was 37.
Visitor clearance confirmed. Your ID is authorized until October.
But I'm sure there's probably a ton of people who can get out of there like 37, 38, 39 or something like that. All right, and now we just head to the end of this section, and that's gonna be the end of Ada. Bright light, and now we back to Leon. Okay, so here's where the speed running tool kind of comes in handy. Let me know what my health and stuff is. It carries over for this section, so nothing from before when we got bit back at the station. So now we're in the sewers, and we gotta be a little bit more cautious about certain things that we do down here, because we have G mutants, and they are the bane of my existence in the sewers. This is actually one of the worst parts of the game. 100% a run killer for a lot of people because you'll get stuck at a particular enemy and there's nothing you can really do about it. I had a run before this where I was practicing before this, and I got to a point where I used 2 knives and got to a boss fight and forgot that I needed the knives for the boss fight, but I used the 2 knives on some G mutants. So I'm gonna let him grab me, because it's okay. We're gonna get a heal downstairs, so I'm not worried about it. All right, we're gonna roll here. I don't have any bullets, so the reason I don't have bullets because I haven't been picking them up, just to save us on DA. Not something that I advise, but if you're making good time and you can get zombie dodges, then go for it. So I'm gonna roll through here. I actually need a bullet soon, but I'll show you how to do this. Actually gonna switch to this. So because I had a grenade, this is the reason I had the grenade, I could do that. That's only in the instance that you do not have ammo in your gun. If you have ammo in your gun, you can shoot the body. He'll pop up and there will be a moment of iframes where you can run past and they will not attack you, bump you, or anything like that. But that's only if you have a bullet in your gun. If you don't have a bullet in your gun, run past. Make sure that you have to make sure you get far enough, because if he doesn't turn around, then it's not going to work. So it's a little bit of a 50-50, honestly. Okay. Got bullets in our gun again. Good. Get a body. DA looking good. Got 3 knives. Looking good. I'll adjust my life when we get some stuff. So I'm gonna grab this T tool here. We need this to open some doors. And I'm also gonna grab this red herb here because Leon's a bleeding. All right. I'm coming up on a green herb as well, so no biggie. I'm down the steps here. I got bad RNG because they're both downstairs. Oh, I got good RNG because I blew his head off. All right. So that's one less zombie I need to worry about. which is perfect. And hopefully we get the really, really good RNG on our way back. I'm going to come back here and grab this grenade. Serve safety purposes again. That guy's going to fall into the water. Perfect. That's what we want. There's going to be a G mutant coming out of the side of this tank. Don't worry about him. Stay to the left. And then hop up here. Use your T-tool to open this gate. Continue on to this elevator. This room is crucial, and you need to be as fast as you possibly can. Stay to the left, grab this bag, get to this door, go through here as fast as you can. Grab this, turn back around, come in, go to your left, and hug the left wall. If you're not hugging the left wall, he will grab you. Grab those bullets, reload your gun, hop down in this water. And what I like to do here, instead of tempt fate, is I'll climb up. I'll wait for him to go back down. And boom. When they're going down, that's a free animation to just run past them. Basically iframes. I'm going to continue to run around this guy. So he is going to be a little bit of a problem, I guess. He's going to play that kind of game. We're not going to have to worry about him. There's a dead zombie over there on the, not dead zombie. There's a sleeping zombie to the left. I mean, to the right. We will have to worry about him on the way back. And that first part's done. Now here is where it gets really fun. Okay. So I'm going to put my good knives down here to make sure I know which one is which. I'm going to put my grenade on and proceed forward. Okay. I'm also going to heal. I'm also going to grab this in case we get tagged or bit or smacked by anything. I'll probably eventually end up using that. And I'm only grabbing all this stuff because my DA is pretty good. There's a guy in the water here. Remember what I said? Shoot him, walk right past him. There's going to be a guy coming from the left here. Use the grenade on him when he grabs you. Normally, run to his right side. If you can make it to the left side of him without using the and he doesn't swing and you don't have to use a grenade, do it. You can walk right past him. Then there's a guy coming from the right that comes out of the pipe. Don't worry about him. Stay to the left and he won't bother you. Okay. Grabbing that red herb. Gonna mix that with the green. Not gonna heal yet. We're gonna make a full red, blue, green. We're gonna pick up this queen's piece though. I'm done with the T-tool. Put the queen's piece there. Walk back here. Grab this king's piece. Jump down here. And as fast as I possibly can, go grab this. Trap that zombie in there. Grab this blue herb. Mix it with the red and green and blue. Red and green. So red, green, and blue now. Put my queen's piece here. Open this gate. Walk through it. Put my king's piece down. Grab my queen. Walk down this aisle. And the reason why we did all that, because we trapped a zombie that fell down. All right. Walk out this door and not get stuck like I am. Grab your king's piece. Stair skate to victory. Okay. Oh, plus side to this too is this game has a lot of checkpoints. So it is okay for you to load in at certain segments. Gonna jump down here. If RNG has blessed us, we got a guy at the end there. I got to be careful of him. So what I'm gonna do is, I don't trust this. I'm gonna walk back. I'm gonna go all the way back to the door. You're gonna lose time for this, but it's okay. All right. Rather than take a grab, I'm gonna go out. Have those boys come back up this way. When I walk back in, they're gone. All right. One is going to be close. Not sure where, but it's okay. If one pops up on you, keep it moving. Try to move it. Try to move. In that instance, I'm trying to get past him, but he's being a little difficult. So he starts to spit. That's okay too. We want that. You want him to either spit, slam his hand into the water so you can run past him, but you want to be far enough so that the splash doesn't hurt you or stun you. Like you saw me there, I got stunned twice because I got hit by 2 of his swings, but it's okay here too. You got another guy here. I'm gonna wait for him to do that, and I'm gonna run, jump, walk up that cliff, and as soon as he stops his animation, I'm gonna jump down and walk right past him. So my heart can stop racing now as we're past that deadly part. And now onto one of the, I would say, like semi-annoying boss fights. I guess no, it is an annoying boss fight. And we'll go over why in a minute. Pizza smells so good. I ordered pizza. That minor stop was me ordering pizza. I apologize. Okay. So we get to this wall. We're going to put the queen in the middle here. I'm going to put the king, grab the bishop and put the king here. Walk over here. We're going to grab the knight from the middle. We're going to put the rook in the middle. I'm going to put the knight here. Oop. And we're going to put the bishop here. And that should open up the door. Okay.
Almost there.
On our way to this boss fight, there is a heal. Notice I didn't heal again. I grabbed that second herb, but I haven't healed yet. That is my safety herb for now. There is another set of heals on the way. There's always a set of 3 herbs, red, blue, and green in that particular order. Okay. Don't forget that. This is 2 and 4. Oh, no, not 2, 4. This is 1, 2, and 4. No. 2, 3, and 4. I'm sorry. Wait, no. 1, 2, and 4. I'm sorry. Sorry. That's 1, 2, and 4. So there is a little bit of a thing you can do here. If you have a grenade, we want to kind of walk to this door slowly and then walk back. If you have a grenade, throw it at the barrels or here. Doesn't really matter. As long as you throw it. This is scary. Okay, so that doesn't work anymore? Waiting for him to slam his hand 5 times. On the 5th time, we're good to go. This is weird. When did this start changing? Anyway. So if you have a grenade, it'll do damage to him and immediately skip this phase. Or you can come here, hug these fans, and wait for him to swing his hand into the ceiling 5 times. You see him walking around up there. If he slams his hand into the floor 5 times, you're good to go. But the grenade will immediately skip this part. Okay, once he busts through that door, just keep running, go around these corners, just keep running. Do not stop. All right. Do not stop. He might catch up to you and he might actually jump on your head when you get down here. Okay, if he doesn't, good. If he does, it's okay. Just get up off the floor, run to this button, press it as fast as you can, grab this knife. Make sure you have the weak knife equipped. And it's okay if he slashes at you. We're not worried about that right now. We just want to get some damage in on him. You want to start swinging at him. Okay? We're looking to get his health to 50%. You cannot kill this boss by doing damage to him with a knife or any other weapons. Okay?
Now I got you.
You want to bait him into the middle there. Like that. Now, that was not how you should do that. I only did that because of circumstances. But that is a good fight nonetheless. So what you need to do is immediately press that button, start the crane, get it to go back, pick up the flashbang, pick up the knife, start knifing him as soon as you possibly can. Doesn't matter if he swings at you, you'll be fine. Continue to knife at him as long as he doesn't knock you to the ground. If he knocks you to the ground, just make sure you try to get up as fast as you can and keep going. All right, keep swinging a knife on him. Keep getting the damage, and you want to get his health down to 50%, below 50%. Okay, the only way that fight ends is if you get it below 50%. At which point, when when he's on his knees on the ground, and you get him to 50%, you want to stop, walk over to the button, or you could do this a little bit before you get him below 50% as well to kind of like mitigate the time. Hit the button. Hit the button. And wait for the crane to come. Okay. Now he's going to do a lunge attack at you where he'll command grab you. You can run past this. You just have to time it correctly. I wish I could have showed you, but unfortunately we did a good job there, so I can't. All right.
This tram is bound for Nest. Do not exit until the final destination.
Once his health is below 50, I forgot. Once his health is below 50%, though, you hit him with the crane, he dies. He dies.
You're not working in official capacity. This is a federal case.
And then that's the end of that. So now we're on to the last part of the game. This is the labs. This is the final section of the game. Stair skate down these steps. So you can see the stair skate right there, like how it's warping me forward down those big giant steps. Usually it takes quite a while to get there. So I'm gonna waste some bullets here. Give me about 9. Just to get a couple shots. I'm at 5 DA. I don't really have to worry about. I'm actually pretty close to 6, so I don't necessarily want to be that high. Because it will make or break the boss fights. So for this next section, we have 3 knives. We want to get to the G3 boss fight with 3 knives. 3 good knives. I'm just gonna walk past everybody in here eat lunch. Eating lunch. Okay. All right, instant replay. Oops. I'm gonna grab this knife here. It's gonna put me up on 6. Oh no, not yet. I'm gonna go here. There's a guy behind me. Not gonna worry about him just yet. Combine this with the wristband. Get up out of here. Jeff is stunned. Keep moving. If you have the bullets to shoot him, shoot him. If you don't, and you got the knives on you, let him take the weakest knife. Hit him with the weakest knife. When I say hit him, I let him grab you and let him take the weakest knife from you. That'll clear up an inventory spot. Right now I have 4 knives. One of them is a throwaway knife, meaning I can get grabbed or whatever, and that'll be the knife that saves me. Ideally, though, we would like to keep it. We can use that knife in the beginning of the boss fight when we get to it. Stair skate up here. Now I'm different here. Like some people go to the left, some people go to the right. It doesn't matter to me. I just go wherever way I feel like going. All right. So now we got to go and do a whole lot of finagling to get this other piece of this wristband, or the level 3 wristband that is. We got to deal with some plants. Now we're coming up on the most deadliest enemies of the game, which is the green plants. These dudes don't care. They will kill you in an instant. If you don't have any safety items, they will kill you. That's a one-shot kill. Nothing you can do about it. You just got to take that L. But if you have a safety item, you're good to go. If you have some bullets, you're okay. But you have to have really good aim. 3. 1, 2, 3. So there's 2 solutions here. The first one is 3, 1, 2, 3. And then the second is 2, 0, 6, 7. Now I'm saying numbers on a keypad. Those shapes, don't think about them as shapes. Think of that as a number pad. The first, and press the numbers as you see them. You know, in that order. Skip this cutscene. I hope that's the best way I can describe it. If you're having trouble with it, there is a cheat sheet out there on speedrun.com that you can go and grab. Okay, so we're gonna go through this. We're gonna grab that solution container and go through this door immediately and head straight over to this puzzle. Now we're gonna put that container in here. And solution to this puzzle is red, green, blue, red, green, blue, red, green. I almost thought I messed it up there. That's because when I said it out loud, it slowed me down. This is for also the puzzle solutions for the A scenarios is not the same as the B scenarios. So keep that in mind. I am above rank 6. So this is actually kind of bad. I picked up that grenade for safety reasons. But I'm above rank 6 right now, which is actually really, really bad. All right, shot that guy because he was extremely close and there was one behind me, so I had to be extra careful. In order to stun those, you need to shoot them in their bulbs, and they're really, really small, so you just pray that you can hit them joints. I usually try to YOLO it and go about my business. No, I don't YOLO it. I try to aim, and hopefully my aim is true. All right, I'm gonna look down at the floor here. There's gonna be 2 lickers that come in from the ceiling. We're not gonna worry about them just yet. You might notice I got 6 bullets. Just plenty of bullets, but I'm going to grab some more back here. If I can. Jesus. Well, it looks like we're not. Oh, I can't even grab this. Okay, so we're going to get rid of the weakest knife. We don't need it. But before we do that, we're going to grab this. We're going to reload. I'm going to shoot a couple shots. I'm going to shoot Harriet. She's out here zooming. I'm going to reload that. I got 4 shots left. Cool. Harriet's moving. Give me that. I'm going to move this up front here. It's okay. Ah, damn it. All right, so here's where we need our knife back. Bro, you... Hello? Didn't... Wait. No, it's still in the chest. Sir? I'm gonna get my knife back. Well, we lowered our DA, which is fine. We're still okay. So that's one of those worst case scenario type things. Accidents happen. You spam some buttons and things like that happen. It's okay. Just before that happened, I was gonna switch over to my flashbangs. So in this room, I like to take it kind of slow because why not? And you're probably like, well, this is a speed run. I know, but I want to be safe. So there's 2 lickers here. And we got bad RNG with them. And because we got bad RNG with them, I didn't do the normal strat. Normally you would run straight into this room. And if they're on the ceiling, you would throw a flashbang and knock them off the ceiling. And it stuns them for a reasonable enough time. But because they were not on the ceiling, they were on the floor, I decided to walk. For safety reasons. We're too far into the run. I'm trying to show this off. and I want you guys to see it. Wait, is this OSS? No, this is Murph. So it's more important that we get it done and showcase off everything else later. Rather not have a run die. Okay, so these dudes are blind as all hell and they're going to the bad way. So we walk past them. We got to go back here now because we need to go do something else with the solution. Okay. We get closer to this door. I'm going to start running because we're going to have to head back that same direction. Now,
Welcome back, Dr. Lee.
if you go back out there and they're on the ceiling, by all means, throw a flash.
Who left the freezer open?
Cooling sequence in progress.
I'm all here watching cutscenes.
Cooling complete.
I should have put that in the top slide. It's okay. All right, you hear him out there flipping out and about. Don't walk too close to that zombie. Choke it up. Okay. Just for my sanity, I'm gonna walk it out. So again, they're not on the ceiling. They're just standing in the middle of the floor having lunch in the cafeteria. Go ahead, gentlemen. You got it. I'm got nothing to do with me. Okay. Walk right past them. Yes, that takes a little bit of time, but it's okay. It's okay. It'll be all right. When you're learning how to do it, you take every safety precaution you possibly can.
What the?
Now I'm getting hit with the craziest. Amount of RNG. So he didn't have to use a flash on the other guys, but right there in that moment, we needed it. So it came in clutch. We still got one more flash. But unfortunately, we need that flash. Or do we? No, we don't. We don't need that flash. It would be better for us if we kept that flash, but given the circumstances, if we have to use it, we'll use it. So honestly, it's up to you. I only have 2 handgun bullets left because we had to waste a bunch to protect ourselves a little bit. And I need them for this next room. So this next room that we're gonna run past, we already passed these 2 green zombies, or not zombies. Well, yes. What are they called? Tentacruels. All right, I made it count. And that's my last 2 bullets. That's it. Last call. That's all. That's it. I'm going to grab this. And because we're going to run into another set of green, red, and blue. Well, this is the set of green, red, and blue, actually. I think about it, right? Because there's no... Yep. Oh, so I was saying before, there's always... So if you pay close attention when you're playing the game, there is always a set of green, red, and blue on the path to an objective. You just have to look and pay attention to to where they are. All right. Sometimes it might look like they're not in that order, but they actually are. So here we're going to pick up another grenade, thankfully. Thank God. Okay. We're going to hit this, examine, hit F or E, go to OSS. Boom, back out and use it. We set the frequency to that. It's just a radio modulator. And putting out the frequency for that. So you change that for that. Okay, I'm going to grab this blue. And if you haven't mixed all 3 together before, And what they do together is they give you like a one, you get a full heal. Two, you get a damage reduction for a certain amount of time. I'm not sure of how that actually works because sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. It is very, very weird to me. Okay. Like I've never actually like seen it cooperate with how you like want it to work or expect it to work. Okay. So now I have a full heal. So we should be good to go here. All right, go here, touch this, walk back, and now we're going into the G3 fight. Wish me luck, please. Hopefully we can get this. I would like to. All right, I'm gonna make sure I have the weakest knife selected first. We don't want any mishaps. So this fight can go one of two ways if you're unsure of how to do it. He's gonna jump down. We're gonna bait out an attack from him. We're gonna immediately come up to his leg though. Go to ham on that one eye. Then I'm gonna run past him. He's gonna two-step back to me. So I'm gonna wait for him to actually kind of like double pump towards him, but it's okay. What we're looking for is a slam. That's what we're looking for, the slam, so we can get that back eye. Don't want him to continue to do that though. Two-step back. You can get behind him. Go to work. Go all that damage, shredding him up. Cooking him. All right, not quite there yet. Wait for him. I think once we get him to about 30%, we'll be able to. Good, that's fine, that's fine. It's okay. There are heals on the battlefield, so if you need them, go for them. And grab this just to be safe. Oh. All right, he's trying to KO me here. Walk away from me for a second. He's gonna grab that canister. That's okay. I'm gonna switch over to this grenade. I'm gonna actually use it here. Toss that into his face. All right, he's going into his last phase. We got one good knife for him. I'm gonna wait for this phase to go out. Start going to town on him. Move away. Get in whatever we can here. He's gonna go crazy. I'm gonna pull out this. You want to try to stay away from that the best you can. Use this time to go in on him. Get to his chest. All right. Be a little greedy here. Taking his chance. Got him. Okay. Now, if you don't have the ability to see his health, I wouldn't do that. But only reason I went in like that was because I could see his health. Now I'm in desperate need of medical attention. That is not the thing. So I am currently looking for a flashbang and a grenade. This is a grenade, and I know there's a flashbang around here. So yes, this is a little bit of extra time, but like I said, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. We all right. We be all right. I'm bummed. I can't feel my legs, but we be all right. Leon, where is this thing at? I didn't pick up the flash. I know I'm not crazy. That ain't it. Oh no, we need that. Picking those up because we're gonna need those for some plants at the end. Not that. Not that. There it is. Thank you. All right, now we can leave. But if you did this without having, you know, taking damage and without having any trouble, and you still got your flash, your grenade, you ideally want to try to save that stuff, right? So we got guns here. I'm gonna wait till we get on the elevator. Not worried about my health. There's gonna be a full heal coming up, so we'll be fine. All right. We'll also get a fresh knife as well, so no biggie there. All right, skip the cutscene, get into the elevator here. I could have walked in that thing. I forgot that's this one. All right, I'm gonna shoot everything but my 10 bullets. Okay. Doesn't really matter at this point though. We're kind of okay, but want to make sure that if I need to shoot one of these plant dudes, I can. There's gonna be 3 plant dudes that we got to run past. The last 3 guys that we got to really worry about, and then home stretch. And then you get to see me fight Tyrant, Super Tyrant, which should be pretty fun because I like doing this fight. Once I learned this fight this way, I never did it the same. I never did it with a weapon again. Like I have not done it with a weapon ever again. Even if I'm doing like one of my meme runs where I'm doing like infinite ammo and all that kind of stuff, like I just won't. Okay, get on this elevator. Now there is a heal down here, but we're not even gonna deal with that. We're gonna run past this guy as fast as we can. We're gonna shoot this guy in a bulb. Gonna shoot this guy in a bulb, hopefully. Can't really see him up, but we didn't need to, so we just ran right past him. Ooh. Okay, I'm gonna grab this heal here. All right. And we'll only have 1 heal for this fight, so we have to be very, very careful. We got Mr. X here. You can either do the bait, run around him, or there's a path behind you that you can run around and bait him around too. So if you don't feel comfortable doing that, I always feel comfortable doing it. So, all right, cutscene here for Leon. Come out, boom. Final section. All right, I'm gonna combine the green herb. I'm going to use the item box. For what reason? Oh, no, I'm going to discard this because we don't want to open the item box. Okay. I won't do item boxes here. I'm going to unequip my gun. Make sure my knife is equipped. And hope for the best. This is Tyrant, Super Tyrant. You want to hug his shoulder, his right shoulder or left shoulder. Also look out for these rocks, because he'll do that if he's close to him. Okay, so we're gonna heal up because we're kind of low. But if you stay close to him, you pretty much don't get hurt. He has a weird hitbox. And just knife his chest. You do this because this is basically scripted. You want to kind of watch out for him with that combo. Boom.
Where did this thing come from?
Pick up the rocket launcher or hit him with that, and you're good to go. And that is, yeah. That's Super Tyrant with the knife.
6 minutes until
Use the rocket launcher to clear out that last doorway, and that's game. All right, 114.03. Not a super bad time. My PB is actually 108. I think 108.17, if I'm not mistaken. So this was actually really, really bad for me. But if you're just starting out, and if you could get this time just off of like watching like my video or somebody else's tutorial and watching other speedrunners, and then you slowly work your way up here, this is a really good time, honestly. So that is Resident Evil 2. Thank you for letting me submit this, and hopefully, I get to see you guys during the marathon.